Well, good morning, lovely ladies and gentlemen. Steve Collins coming to you from gorgeous San Antonio, Texas, the second most powerful, passionate, purposeful coach and speaker in the world. I hope you guys are excited for another opportunity to live life on your terms, realizing that you're not a victim, you are a victor, and you have more power than you think you do. And today, it's my goal to empower you with a nugget of wisdom, a key to success, something that high achievers have understood for a very long period of time, and I intend to share that with you today. It literally can be life-changing, and I challenge you to share this with your friends and family members because it will be a blessing to them as well. And here's what it is. Here's the truth. You never have to feel bad again. You don't. You never have to feel bad again. If you are feeling bad after this morning's video, it will be because you have made a decision to choose to. You will have been empowered with the wisdom and the understanding and the awareness to recognize that you have the ability to change your feelings, not circumstances, you, not external conditions, you, not the environment, you. You will have the ability to change the way that you feel after I share this simple nugget with you. And please do not forsake this nugget because of its simplicity. Most universal principles are simple. They are dismissed because people want something grandeur that's hard to do or complicated. So here's how it works. You never have to feel bad again. What do you mean by that, Steve? Well, there's a philosophy, there's an idea, there's this neuroscientific research, and I'm going to give you a visual so you'll never forget it. Whoa! I'm pointing far. Point far. Point far. PTFAR. Here's what it means. P, our programming, our internal dialogue that we're not even aware of on a subconscious level. Good morning, Jessica. I'm in stop traffic so I can actually see you today. Our subconscious programming, these are the voices that we play over and over in our head that we're not even aware of, that dictate our boundaries and our beliefs and the way that we interpret life, the lenses, if you will, that we look through that were influenced by our nature, nurture, and environment, and primarily our caregivers, those who had authority over us, were responsible for us, and those who we heard speaking things that we just picked up into our little spirits that became part of the way that we thought and believed. These are our programs. Our programs, point far, PTFAR. Our program affects our T, thinking. And here's where I'm going to rest today. Our thinking affects our feelings. Our feelings will determine whether or not we take action, A, action, and then R, get a result. Programming affects thinking, thinking affects feelings, feelings determines whether or not we take action, and action determines whether or not we get a result. So when you are looking to have this powerful reality that you can utilize and leverage so you never have to feel bad again, if you're going to feel bad, it's because you will choose to, not because you have to, because I'm going to empower you this morning to become a thermostat, not a thermometer. A thermometer responds and reacts to everything going on in the environment around it, and a thermostat sets the atmosphere, sets the environment, is internally governed, and regardless of what's going on in the atmosphere and the environment, the thermostat is set and steady, saying this is where I'm at. You never have to feel bad again, and here is the key. Are y'all ready for this? Here is the key. When you are feeling bad, experiencing negative emotions, this is the key. Check yourself before you wreck yourself. Ask yourself the question, what am I thinking right now? Because you'll be shocked that it's in your head. If you're feeling, let's say you're feeling really just rotten, you check yourself, say, why am I feeling this way? What am I thinking right now? There's your key. What am I thinking right now? And when you check yourself, you might realize, well, I'm thinking, oh my gosh, I woke up and I slept on the wrong side of the bed and my neck hurts and now my neck's going to be sore and I'm going to do a lot of driving today and my whole day's going to be thrown out because I'm so... That's what you're thinking, which is affecting what you're feeling. If you're feeling bad in, say, your marriage relationship, feeling something towards your spouse, you check yourself before you wreck yourself. You say, what am I thinking that's causing me to feel these feelings with my spouse? Well, He didn't offer me the cup of coffee this morning. He always offers me a cup of coffee. Is he mad at me? Why would he be mad at me? What did he do? What did I do? What's good? Do you understand what I'm saying? And you're getting these feelings because of what you're thinking. And what it could be is you find out, why did you get my cup of coffee? Man, my stomach blew up. I've been in the bathroom, baby. I'm so sorry. I haven't even had my cup of coffee. I'm not feeling so good this morning. And then you realize you were feeling these negative feelings because you were telling yourself a story. The key when you are feeling what you don't want to be feeling is you must realize that that is a result of what you are thinking. Here's the big aha. And guess what? If the thinking you're having at the moment is not delivering the feelings that you want, have another thought. Have another thought. How can I have another thought? Steve, I'm so glad you asked. Here's how. You ask yourself this question. How else could I think about this situation that would actually make me feel powerful instead of feeling diminished right now? How else could I think about this situation that would make me feel powerful versus feeling diminished right now? You know, I was making a live video 2 years ago, and I'm going to give you an example and wrap up with this story. It's one you're going to want to stick around for. It's a real good story. It's true. I was making a live video like I do on this 8-mile stretch of straight road and bumper-to-bumper traffic on the way to the office every morning, and I was talking about thermostat versus thermometer. I said, what if you woke up first thing in the morning and you and your spouse were just like so in love? It was just like when you were married in the beginning again, and you were feeling all the good feels, all the good feelings, and you were excited. Then you got up and you realized, oh my God, my kids cleaned all of their rooms, and they cleaned the kitchen, and they cleaned the living room. This is amazing. This day couldn't get much better. But then it did, because you realized that while you're in the shower, your spouse is making your greatest breakfast, your best breakfast ever. Then you get out to the garage and you look at your car, and one of your kids actually waxed and detailed your car, and you're going, you've got to be kidding me. You get in your car thinking the day couldn't get any better, and guess what? Boston, More Than a Feeling, your favorite song, is playing on the radio, and you're thinking, I am under the spout where the glory comes out, baby. God is smiling on me today. And you get on the highway and you are overwhelmed with joy just about the time that a giant 4x4 truck cuts across 2 lanes of traffic, runs 2 people off the road, and you're one of those 2 people off the road as they zip on down through the exit. Are you with me? Are you with me? You've just been run off the road when you're at a peak state of joy and gratitude. You've just been run off the road. Now, let me tell you something funny about this story. While I was saying this story, I got run off the road in the middle of the live video. God is cool like that. It was ridiculous because I got to demonstrate exactly how you don't have to feel bad again. And here is a key that will wrap it all up for you. When that person did that, everyone around me went ape crap crazy. They were angry. They were frustrated. You could see people looked like bulldogs baptized in lemon juice. They were angry and ornery. People were flicking the guy off. It was crazy. This is Texas. Good morning, Big Joe. And I was in the middle of a live video, and I said, perfect example. Here's how you check yourself before you wreck yourself. Are you ready for this? How else could I think about this situation, getting run off the road by that big 4x4 truck? How else could I think about this situation that would make me feel powerful and not diminished? And here's what I chose to think. Steve, what if that guy had his wife in the passenger seat who was 9 centimeters dilated, and they were racing to get to the OB-GYN to have their baby? How do I know? What if that man had just gotten a call from hospice where his mother has been for the last 2 weeks saying, your mom is barely hanging on. She doesn't have much time. Get here as quickly as you can. How do I not know that that was what was going on? Well, how do I not know that he didn't have his 7-year-old daughter who fell down the stairs that morning, and poor thing broke her arm, and he's rushing her to the ER? How do I know? Now, would that type of driving be warranted with those 3 events? Absolutely it would. Absolutely it would. So I was the onlyest one in that experiment and experience that happened while I was making my video that did not give big truck guy the power to steal from me my thermostat joy. My joy is my strength. My ability to be positive is my calling card. My ability to remain enthusiastic and passionate, purposeful, powerful is connected to the fact that tain't no external stuff gonna rob me of my ability to choose how I feel. Everybody else around me probably ruined their mornings and their days, and they whined about it and rehearsed it over and over again to everybody that they know, probably put it on Facebook, probably were jacked up and ended up having a bad day by choice, because rather than having a bad moment that they got over, they had a bad moment that they milked all day that became a bad day, and their life was dramatic. Mine, I was right back in the middle of my joy. Oh, just like within a second. I was like, how do I not know that's not what's going on with that guy right now? So I'm going to give him grace. Now, ladies and gentlemen, yes. Could the guy have just been a big jackass? Yes. But does Big Jackass have the permission to tap into Steve Collins' multi-million-dollar brain and rob me of the joy that I show up with every day so that I can pour out the very best that I have to the people that have been entrusted to my influence and care? No, 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 no. You cannot have access to my brain. No, sir. You cannot have access to my heart. No, ma'am. You cannot have access to my emotions. No, no, no. Stop that. You don't get it. It's not for you. It is my brain. And it is my intention to make sure that my brain is protected from external crap at all times, because I have learned to check myself so I don't wreck myself. What I am feeling, I feel by choice, because I have the ability to change the thought. Don't like what you're feeling? Ask yourself, what am I thinking right now? What am I thinking right now? Because what I'm thinking is affecting how I feel. And guess what? I can choose a different thought. I can choose a different thought. You can choose a different thought. If you're going to tell yourself a story based on lack of complete evidence, might as well be a compelling story that makes you feel powerful, that doesn't empower a situation, circumstance, or a person outside of your control to control you. Do you feel me this morning, ladies and gentlemen? Throw me some hearts up if I ministered life to you today and you understand now you no longer have to feel bad, because you have been given the gift of awareness and revelation that when you're feeling bad, all you have to do, number one, is say, what am I thinking that's causing me to feel this way? And two, what else could I think? How else could I think about this situation that would actually make me feel powerful and not diminished? And then you, my friend, get to hold and take back the puppet strings of your emotions. She made me so mad. No, sweetheart, she did not make you mad. You chose anger as a response. You could have chosen forgiveness. You could have chosen grace. You could have chosen mercy. You could have said, she's probably just having a real rough day today. That's all about her. That ain't about me. And I ain't going to let her take my joy. Not even one little bit. You have the ability to decide how you're going to feel when you learn the key of asking yourself the simple question, what am I thinking right now that's creating these feelings? And how else could I think about this in such a way that would make me feel powerful and not diminished? I hope, ladies and gentlemen, you share this with everybody you know. This is going to liberate people from a life of drama if they really want a big life. Have a great day, guys.